Welcome to the WWE Monday Night Raw review results reactions for Monday Night Raw for June 22nd, 2020. The show kicked off with Drew McIntyre coming to the ring, talking about his title, talking about how he had the WWE title 24/7 champion or triple sets his match on behalf of last week. He talked about moving on to the future, and then Dolph Ziggler interrupts. His music interrupts. Dolph Ziggler comes down the ring, makes his way out to his return to Raw, and he says he's happy to see her. Ziggler mentions that he and Robert Roode were sent back to Raw because the WWE Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles was sent to SmackDown. Ziggler makes a threat to Drew and his title. This sets up a title match between Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler for Extreme Rules. Nia Jax's music hits. She interrupts, comes out, and she says that she's not scheduled. She grabs a chair at the ring and sits in the ring and sits in the middle of the ring and waits as they go to commercial break. This is our truth coming down. This end Tozawa gets into it. Jack goes on about Charlotte Flair being get what she wants because she's daddy's girl. This led to a brawl breaks out between Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair. We get Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Viking Raiders and the Street Profits. The Viking Raiders and lose the match. Montez Ford and Daniel Dawkins retained the Raw Tag Team titles off a splash off the top rope. Splash and on Ivar covers for the pin. The Street Profits retain the Raw Tag Team titles. After the match, Andrade and Angel Garza attack, and this led to Ivar and making the save. Seth Rollins is backstage with Austin Theory and Murphy. Rollins says that he has a message for Rey Mysterio tonight, and he will be revealed. Straight to the commercial break. We're back for commercial break. Tom Phillips joins us with Dominic, what happened last week. Rey Mysterio sets up Seth Rollins and will be later, and we're gonna skip all that. What happened between Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair earlier tonight? Flair is shown walking out to the trainer's room with her clutch her arm. This led to Flair says that she doesn't postpone and she will be in the match. Charlotte Flair with Selena Vega, Angel Garza, and Andrade says she asked about approval attack on the Street Profit. What else we got for the show? We got the Raw Women's title match, Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. In this match, Charlotte Flair gets beat by Asuka. Asuka retains. Off the Asuka lock, powerbombs Asuka, goes right after onto the Asuka lock. Out of nowhere, Flair screams and taps for the Asuka retains the Raw Women's Championship. After the match, Asuka sits up and is headed to her music hits. We got a replay. Flair sits back in the corner, looks disappointing. See Nia Jax backstage watching the for shame, someone to kick the queen while she's down and just walks off. We see Randy Orton presents. Ric Flair will present Randy Orton as the greatest wrestler ever. Also, Edge will provide a medical update. We're back for the eight. We're having a Christian Randy Orton last week. The WWE Hall of Famer Edge is in a ring somewhere. He says that Orton won at Backlash, but Ed doesn't think he proved himself. he's a better wrestler. It's so the Orton did tear his triceps with the RKO, but he kicked him out. Hip fight. It goes on. It mentions that watching Raw last week, Orton declared himself as the best wrestler over. It's just disappointing. He doesn't see the low blow coming. Disappointed. It just says that the Legend Killer. It said the match, this injury, be able to pick him up his daughters on Father's Day. Talked about Christian, says Christian's been his best friend and walking with him through everything. It said that Randy Orton has woken the Rated R Superstar and tells Orton to get to sleep while you can. WWE 24/7 title match. Cesaro versus R-Truth. In this match, Cesaro wins. Cesaro crawls over Truth to cover for the pin and the win. Cesaro is your new 24/7 champion. Liv Morgan versus Natalya ends with Liv Morgan loses again. Natalya gets the win. Sharpshooter for the win. We'll see after the match. The bell refuses to let go of the sushi until Donna leaves together. I see Big Show's backstage. He jokes about how he fought and off the botch of ninjas last week. Let's see, we go to backstage with Dolph Ziggler and WWE versus WWE champ Drew McIntyre with official for Extreme Rules. Charlotte Flair injury, Nia Jax targeted. Charlotte Flair goes on about praising Orton. It's led to Big Show coming down, and he makes his way to the ring. Big Show says enough. He enters the ring as Orton removes from behind Flair, and what Edge did to Christian at Edge or his friends, and going to pay. Told Randy Orton he's going to pay. Randy Orton said that you won't end up like them. What happened to them? He said what happens next on show is on you. Orton and Flair leave as the Orton music plays. We'll see what happened last week. Sasha Banks Bayley Raw Women's title match. Narcotics versus Sasha Banks Bayley. This match ends with Sasha Banks and Bayley rotated. After the match, Sasha Banks challenges for the SmackDown Women's Champion for the Raw Women's Championship. Challenges Asuka. See Ruby Riott puts Liv Morgan. Talked about what happened to her losing. She said, "I'm tired of losing." Liv Morgan says she didn't go her way and make it feel worse. As Liv Morgan walks off, this was a teaser between Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan about reforming the Riott Squad, which is what was a teaser. We are going to see Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott back together once again. See Apollo Crews, MVP offers Apollo Crews a spot their group. Crews refuses. Lashley attacks him. Shelton Benjamin versus Apollo Crews for the United States Championship. Apollo Crews retains with a powerbomb for the win. Apollo Crews is still your United States champion. Mysterio and Dominic backstage to talk about the show. This goes off with them, everybody attacking each other. It says Aleister Black and Humberto coming out helping. It all ends in a brawl. The good guys stand tall. Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black, Humberto and Dominic stand tall as Seth Rollins and Austin Theory and as they run away. This ends Raw, and that's your official review for Raw for June 22nd. So please subscribe to my channel at my official YouTube channel at America Luchador on YouTube.com if you enjoyed my official WWE Raw review results reactions, and please follow me on Instagram at America Luchador 910, my official Instagram account. Guys, hope you enjoyed a great rest of your day.